peace, 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 peace. First of all, thank you, Brother Patrick. Thank you to the Elmer Geronimo Pratt Pistol and Rifle Gun Club for even having this and putting this event on. This is so needed. Thank you to the elders as well for being here. Much respect, much respect. We love this, so thank you. Just a little background so you guys know, just in case you don't know, I am the national leader of the original Black Panthers party, and we connect our lineage directly back to Dr. Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale. I thought that was extremely important, and that's why we go by the original, because of the simple fact that we follow their bylaws, what they put out, their ideology, the authentic ideology of what it meant to be a Panther, be in your community and grow your community to the point of where it needs to be, and to fight for all the citizens and the people that look like us. So all power to the people. 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 First thing I want to really discuss is something that seems to be extremely small, but is really, really big and really important, and that is self-preservation. Self-preservation, all right? Self-preservation is literally killing us. Killing us. Now, when I say self-preservation, I don't mean, me and whoever is in an altercation and they decide to preserve their life and pull their weapon first and do away with me and preserve their life. That's not what I'm talking about. Self-preservation that I'm talking about is the preservation of keeping your family great and forgetting about the village and selling your people out. That's the preservation I'm talking about. It's a whole different type. And we see this all the time. So you have to ask yourself, because this is a problem. Are we thinking about the village each time we do something? Or are you just thinking about yourself and your own family? There you go. One of those examples, and I know y'all haven't seen them. You got that brother that's on a job, and he controls all the other brothers. There's a white dude over him. That's right. But he could, there you go, straw boss. And that's what his job is. He keep them all in line. They're too inferior to talk to the black folks. They get him to do it. Right? And what he does is he waits for that pat on his back. He wants a little pat on the head. You did a good job. He getting a little raise. Now his family's straight. He eating good. That's right. But he's hurting all those other families and all those other black folks. That's right. Because he's taken for himself. He's a selfish brother. Yeah. And we got plenty of them. Yes. Selfish brothers. Yes. And sisters. There's some of them out there. Yes. We see them all the time. Another example. Some of our entertainers. Oh, man. Some of our entertainers, our rappers, even some of our actors. What they will do is they will live a whole life or talk about a life that they didn't even take the chance to, they didn't risk their life for. They didn't risk jail, they didn't do anything, they WWE this whole career, and they just talk about whatever they talk about. They lead thousands of kids to believe this is possible. They don't tell them the statistics of what it is to even make it, but they lead them to believe this is possible. Nowhere do you see where they're gonna let anybody else get on radio talking about being destructive and killing and destroying each other. They don't see, you don't see that, but they let us do it. It's profitable. And while you're profiting and you're making all this money for your family and doing what you can do for your family, millions are losing. That's right. Because you see our kids right now, they're all on TikTok and things like that. They listening to the hottest music, talking about blowing each other's heads off. While this person gets rich. You are essentially a sellout. We have to start calling it what it is. As black people, we need to stop going to the concerts. Start boycotting. Yeah. Why not? You can't just support everything black. I know we always say support everything black, but you can't support everything black. That ain't what should be supported. They're destroying our people. Anything that's a detriment to our community needs to get out of it. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Are you running for office? Are you running for office with no intention on helping your black people?
All the time.
Plenty of them.
All
You know, we always say left wing, right wing, same bird.
the time. Same word.
We over here fighting over you a Republican, you a Democrat. Does it matter? Same bird. They don't have our agenda. they don't have us in their agenda. And that's a problem.
Yeah.
I always say we're giving up our votes real easy.
Yes.
They learn how to do the newest dance. They learn how to carry what was it, hot sauce in their bag? Yeah. And then we vote for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you giving up your vote so easy? We need to hold them accountable.
Yes.
We need to raise somebody from our community who we trust. But we can't do that until we get the power. We can't raise somebody from our community to go do this till we have the power. We gotta have that first. So we need to organize. We need to get together. You know, everybody talks about unity. It's really hard. We've been talking about this for a long time. Long time. Remember, you can't take us all. You can't take them all. Get who you can.
Okay.
We're becoming stagnant because we're waiting on this thing, unity.
Yes.
Well, hell with it. Get who you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always say, our brother, Nat Turner, shout out to VA, Southampton County. Nat Turner, he started out with 8.
Right.
8, that's what he started out with.
They don't know what's.
And he terrorized who he needed to and made his point.
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't take many, but it takes heart. It takes soul. Like my brother Patrick said, and the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, it takes testicular fortitude.
Yeah.
Where are you at with it? Our men, we got to make sure they're strong. Our women, strong too.
Yeah.
Soldiers.
Yeah.
When we out here, we train. I train the men and the women the same way. Soldiers.
Yes, sir.
No, I ain't no, none of that. When we spar. We go in, women too.
Yeah.
Because they need to learn so much with the self-defense, domestic violence, all this stuff. You got some of the men hitting the women when we're supposed to protect the women. So what we do is we train the women to protect themselves, at least till we get there.
All right. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Some people may criticize me for it, but I don't care. Jordan Missouri, been training her for 3 years now. Yeah, she'll wobble the dude. I done seen her do it. Yeah, got a nice hook. Put bruises on my leg, kicked me real good. She's nice. But that's the point. And she's never going to be shocked by a punch. Why? Because I punch her. With the gloves. Don't worry, she punched me back. But this is the point. This is the point. Train. Let's get ready. We gotta have absolutely. There you go. See, some of us are blinded. We're always trying to compete with our oppressors. That's another problem. We're trying to compete with our oppressors. We think if we get a house in a neighborhood full of white folks, we done made it. Oh, we done made it. We get a house, and a whole community full of white folks, oh, that's making it. If we are a supervisor and we run in a group of white folks, oh yeah, that really tickles our fancy. We done made it. That's our idea of we done made it. If we put on all these brands from these manufacturing companies that we don't own, we done made it. You sport the newest whatever,
Yeah.
In some of our minds, that's called making it. If you get that forbidden prize, that white woman, oh, you feel you done made it.
Yeah.
You feel you really done did something.
Yeah.
You walk around with this white girl on your arm and,
Yeah.
oh, you done made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and don't cut that clip up because somebody gonna cut that. Check on my pain and say, you get a white woman, you ready. Somebody gonna do it. Somebody gonna do it. I know they gonna do it. The thing is, we are looking through the oppressor's lens.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. If you look through the oppressor's lens on how you made it, you're letting them define your beauty.
Yeah.
What it is or isn't, what is or isn't appropriate. We have to start looking through our own lens, that beautiful black lens.
Yes.
See, they will tell you you're worthless. They will say you're lazy, savages, ignorant, too dark, too light, the B word, the N word.
We know you are.
They'll say you speak too proper.
Yeah.
And you can't never seem to just get too right.
That's right.
This is a problem. But remember, you are the inventors of everything. You are the masters of mathematics, my brother. You are the first form of writing, agriculture, navigation in the open sea, builders of the pyramid. They tried to destroy you forever. They tried to destroy you forever and couldn't do it. We are the survivors of the worst atrocities known to man. Yes, they lie and they say you contributed nothing. But remember, you also built the one thing they love most, this goddamn country. The United States of America was built off our granny's back. You make sure you tell them that. You make sure when they say you contribute nothing, that you tell them, our granny built this. This is ours. It belongs to us. And somebody needs to be evicted. Somebody needs to be evicted. This needs to be taken over. There needs to be a new manager. There needs to be somebody, a new landlord or something. That's us.
Yeah.
That's us. And once we get it together, we'll be able to do those things.
Yeah.
But we have to get it together. We got to get our mentality together.
That's right.
That's what counts first. We got to get each other on the same page. Sometimes we're not even in the same boat. We're bickering. We're arguing with each other. We shouldn't argue with our brothers like that, especially in public. You do it behind closed doors. Now, I will address somebody in public if they address me in public. But other than that, we do it behind closed doors. That's where the arguing should happen. And we got some of these so-called leaders that are out here making it bad for the rest of us that are really doing the work. If you ain't shitting, get off the pot. Get out the way. It isn't any time for that. We don't have time. And our people don't know who to follow or who to look to for help. And some of them are doing it for likes and clickbait. You see them. They sit in their house all day, power to the people, and doing different stuff like that. You see it. You see it. They don't be out. They don't be in the community. They don't be in there risking their lives to get shot at. They don't do those things. These are the people we need. Right. You know, you got, and that's the thing. We can't hate on our brothers and sisters. Always bring them down. We got to lift them up.
Yeah.
That's a problem. No crabs in the barrel. Lift your brother up. Sometimes we have to adjust our mind. It's okay for competitive spirit. It's okay to want to compete, but do it in a positive way.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's okay to compete. Do it in a positive way. Sometimes, we got to get ourselves used to it. Because, people will hate on, but don't hate on somebody simply because you don't have the motivation to do what they're doing. Because that white dude telling you at work, oh, yeah, you got to be here. You ain't got time for the revolution. You can't be out there with them. You can't do that. You need to be in here getting this money for your family. No. If that's your issue, that's your issue. But don't blame the next man and the next leader because he's doing the work or she's doing the work. You need to condition your mind. myself included. We got to condition our minds. You see what I'm saying? Even if you force yourself to do it, go up to your brother and say, go up to Brother General Nick Bessel and say, I like what you did last week. Richard, I like what you did last week. Do that. Just for next time you can say, brother, I love what you did. Get used to doing it. Don't hate on the brother. Yeah. Go up to him, grit your teeth, and just say, I like that shit. What you gotta do? That's what you gotta do. We gotta condition ourselves because we're in a mindset of competing all the time, and you know, when we do that, we're losing the battle. We're not staying together. Now we're fighting and we're bickering, we're hating and talking backbiting and all that. We don't need to do that. That's right. We gotta stay together. And even if we don't agree on certain things, that's okay too. That's okay. Nobody said we're gonna agree on everything. But we have to agree on the black agenda. We have to agree. This skin, that's it. That's it. I don't care what you believe in spiritually, believe aliens coming from the sky to pick you up, that's fine. But no, here you are black, and here we protect our family and protect each other. That's the point. All power to the people.